Bismillah. Okay, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Barakallah Fiki. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. So, Alhamdulillah, let's all begin today's session with a rectification of intentions that we're going to learn this skill to educate ourselves. Inshallah, whenever we are going to pursue a career through this, inshallah, that would be also as a source of reward for us, inshallah. And also, we are going to use the skill and the ability for the deen of Allah, for the sake of Allah, for the dawah purposes, or we are going to volunteer the skill for the deen of Allah, inshallah ta'ala. So, come on, dear sisters and brothers, let's all begin with the name of Allah. With the name of Allah, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, expecting barakah, expecting blessings in our affairs with the blessed name of Allah, right? Subhanallah. So come on, let's all begin the day second of this course with a quick recap on whatever we have dealt with in the very first class. Can you all just give me a quick lesson recap on whatever was dealt with in the very first class of ours? Come on, please type in. Let's keep this interactive, inshallah. What did we deal in very first class? What have we dealt with? Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Please type in the chat box, inshallah. Okay, Alhamdulillah. It was all about the introductory session. It was all about the graphic designing. We learned some important concepts about graphic designing. What is the graphic designing? What are its scopes? Why to learn the skills? Who can learn the skills and more, right? Yes, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So we have also learned why are we going to use this software, and also we have got an access to the Canva Pro. Did you all get an access to the Pro version of the Canva? Have you all been added to the team? Yes or no? Kindly type in, inshallah, so that we will move forward with the Pro version of the Canva in hand, inshallah ta'ala. So Alhamdulillah, we had seen how to download. We had started all from the scratch, and Alhamdulillah, we have learned how to sign up as well. We have gained an access to the pro features of the Canva with an email invitation, right? So Alhamdulillah, hopefully you all have joined the team, inshallah ta'ala. So we actually had dealt with the overview of the home page of the Canva in today's session, and Alhamdulillah, we have learned how we are going to access the very first interface of the Canva, right? So the very next topic for today's session would be, dear sisters and brothers, would be that we are going to go through the editor page of the Canva, wherein we are going to create magics, wonders, and everything, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, this was the home page. A quick recap on the home page. We had seen the top navigation bar, sidebar, a left bar, and also we have seen the middle section of this, right? So Alhamdulillah, we have seen it on the laptop view, and if you wanted it on the smartphone view, this is a smartphone view, dear sisters and brothers. Over here, you will be having the create designs. The left sidebar that is here, it will be over here, right? Home button, project, templates, and education. And this is the middle section is over here. Over here, it is a create design. This is a create design button. This is a search for templates, whichever you want. And this is the button wherein you're going to access the menu there, right? Yes. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So this is just about the overview of the home page on the smartphones, okay? Because this is a doubt. Whoever is using the smartphone, they actually have posed this doubt how to use it alternatively with the laptop screens, inshallah. So this is how you're going to have the home page screen on the smartphones, okay? Inshallah. And some of you might ask me, some of you have already asked me that which do you prefer, whether we use the Canva on the smartphones or on the laptops? Dear sisters and brothers, it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. You know, if you want to make the works very faster, it's good to go with the smartphone. But if you want to invest some more time, some more energy, then you can just go ahead with the laptop screen or the tabs or so, inshallah ta'ala, or the iPads, inshallah. So Alhamdulillah, we are into the day 2 of this course, and today these are the topics that you're going to learn, inshallah ta'ala. Canva editor page and some of the very, very important aspects of editing, inshallah. Very major, very fundamental, very basic concepts today we are going to learn. Remember, you all as a graphic designer must attend these first few sessions. I mean, first 5 sessions without fail. You have to go through each and every topic that is being presented here, because you're going to learn very, very important concepts of graphic designing. How you're going to use the templates, how you're going to use the stylizing, how you're going to make use of the color theory, color palettes, color wheels, how you're going to use font combinations, all of these are the very basic concepts of graphic designing. Inshallah, you will be learning this. This is just the terms. Do not go into the terms and just feel like it's difficult. No, inshallah. I'll make everything easy. I'll crack each and every concept. I'll crack down each and every concept into bits, inshallah, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay, how we are going to add the text, how to import the images. Okay, these are the concepts that you're going to learn, inshallah. Do not worry, you will learn this gradually, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, heading on to the session. What makes a designer a good designer? Do you know what are the qualities of a good designer? Your design has to be good, right? What makes your design a good design, dear sisters and brothers? What design do you say is a good design, dear sisters and brothers? Can you all just mention to me what design do you say as a good design? It should be beautiful, right? It should be visually eye-catching. Yes, excellent. Alignment should be perfect. Very good. You have to follow the alignment principles there, right? Yes, yes. These it should be appealing. Yes, excellent. Visually, it should be creative. Very good. It should be professionally. It should look professional, right? Good color combination. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. It should have a modern look, right? It should have a professional look. It should be beautiful. It should have some design sense, right? So a design should be a good design. Any design should be a good design to make you a good designer, right? Yes. Whatever you create, it should be a good design. And also, the delivery is important, dear sisters and brothers. Whenever you're going to deliver it to the clients, you cannot take forever to design something and deliver it, right? You should be very fast. You should have a quick what we say delivery time. Okay, the speed of delivery should be yes, it should be very quick, right? So you just can't take forever to deliver the design. So remember this, dear sisters and brothers. These are the two things that will make the design a perfect design, inshallah. So one thing is that you have to create a very good design. So, and another thing is that you have to deliver it very fast to the clients. And with this software, dear sisters and brothers, both of this aims, like good designing and quick designing or the fast designing, you will just be able to create this both with the Canva software. The Canva software will help you to generate both good design as well as you will be able to quickly or you can deliver it fast to your clients. Okay, in matter of minutes you can deliver it to the clients, inshallah ta'ala, with the software, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, let's go ahead into the class, into the session today. I just want you all to be ready with the two devices, inshallah. Are you all ready? If not, one device is fine if you do not have two devices. But remember, you have to take down the key points in your book or somewhere in the notes. Okay, notes on the PCs or laptops or on the smart devices. Fine, inshallah ta'ala. And one important thing: practice is must into the class. Practice is must after the class, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, let's quickly head on to the session. This was our Canva screen page. Yes, this was a home page of the Canva wherein we were learning how we were able to access the top navigation, how we are able to access the middle section. This is the top navigation bar, this is the middle section, and this was our menu, drop down menu that was on the left side. And also we have seen some of the concepts here, right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, the very first thing that you're going to start with to create a design is this two things: the create a design as well as custom design. Okay, how we are going to start creating a design is this two things. Okay, one is the create a design button, another is a custom size button. Fine. So now, dear sisters and brothers, come on, let's move ahead. When you just click on create a design, you will be given, okay, you will be given some of the preset alignments. Okay, preset alignments, or we call it as a dimension, or we call it as an aspect ratio. If someone from my video editing course is here, then they'll know what is an aspect ratio. Aspect ratio or the dimension is a dimension of any pose that you're going to create. Okay, dimension or the aspect ratio. Can you all tell me what is a dimension? Why is dimension necessary? For anything that you're going to create, dear sisters and brothers, you have to have a proper dimension. Why is dimension necessary? Because, yes, why is dimension necessary, dear sisters and brothers? Because every other social media site, every social media site has its own preset dimensions. Have you seen that? Have you seen an Instagram post? It looks like a square post, right? Have you seen the Instagram reels? Those are portrait viewed screens, right? They have the preset rules that this should be the dimension of the reel. They have preset rules. They have preset dimensions. So the dimensions are necessary. For example, you're going to create a WhatsApp story or the Instagram story, and you just create it in the landscape manner, then it won't suit your Instagram story or the WhatsApp story. Correct? So the dimensions are necessary. Fine. Hopefully, you are understanding what is the dimension now. Yes or no? Kindly type in. Let's see. Okay, dimension is necessary because, dear sisters and brothers, why is dimension necessary? Because you have to have a preset size of the post that you're creating, correct? Of the post that you're creating. So there are two types of the sizes that you can assign. One is a custom size, one is the preset dimensions. Okay, preset dimensions are over here when you just click on the create a design. Fine. Okay. Now, when you want to create a custom design, dear sisters and brothers, if you have a desired width or desired height, then you can just enter into the custom design and mention it. Okay. I'll tell you what is a custom size. Do not go into the terms. Just remember, for example, okay, for example, you have a shop outlet. Okay, you have an outlet wherein you are going to make a banner. Okay, banner of size 10 feet height. Okay, 10 feet height, and you want to create a width of around 12 feet. Okay, 12 feet. This is your banner size. You can create this much big banner in this Canva. How do you create that? You just can go ahead with custom size, click on custom size. Okay, and you just have to provide the width and height. Okay, there are the units that are mentioned here: pixels, inches, millimeters, centimeters. You can convert the feet into inches, and then you can just mention width and height. Okay, this is called as a custom design. Okay, if you want a desired size, then this is how you're going to create. But if you want to have it in the preset dimensions, for example, okay, please listen to me very carefully because dimensions are very, very important for a post. Okay, for any post that you're creating. If you're going to create an Instagram post, dear sisters and brothers, it is actually square post always. Have you seen that? Instagram post is always a square post. Have you seen the YouTube videos? YouTube videos are always landscape patterns. Yes, but YouTube shorts are always in the portrait manner, right? So these are different dimensions. For example, you know what is this called as YouTube dimension? 16:9. The landscape dimension. Uh, the screen that we are sharing now, it is in a landscape pattern. Have you noted it? And the screen, if I would have shared it in the portrait view, it would be called as 16:9 pattern. Okay, 16:9 pattern. So these are some of the aspect ratios. You just don't have to by heart this. Canva has it all for you. You just have to enter it. It's already preset in the Canva. You don't have to worry about which post I'm going to create, what dimensions am I going to create. No, you do not have to worry about all of this stuff. Okay. So now if you're intending to create, for example, a YouTube video, you just have to type in here that you're going to create a YouTube video. Just type in over there and you will just gain an access to it. Just remember, create a design, type in over here, YouTube. Okay. When you just type in YouTube, you will be given the suggestions. What do you want to create? Landscape, whether it's the portrait, whether it's a square kind of YouTube do you have, YouTube ad you want to create, YouTube video you want to create, YouTube thumbnail you want to create, whatever. The dimensions are preset and it's already assigned here, so you do not have to worry about the dimensions. Now we'll just go ahead with Instagram post, for example. Instagram posts are in the portrait format, in the what we say in the landscape format as well. They are in the in the square format as well. So Instagram reels, if you want to create, you can just go ahead with the dimensions of the Instagram reels. If I want Instagram post, I'll just write Instagram post. Now what I'm going to do, Instagram post, I'll just select whichever Instagram post dimension I want. I'll select the second one. So I'm here with the portrait view. Okay, now this is, dear sisters and brothers, the Canva creators page. Okay, hopefully you all have entered into this. Probably you all have served into this site. You have been curiously looking out to each and every aspects of this page, right? Alhamdulillah, inshallah. Hopefully that you have already have started creating something from this, because you already have got a pro access in hand, right? Pro access to the software in hand. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. So this is your Canva creators page. This is where you're going to start creating. This is the editors page, what we say, and inshallah, in this page you're going to spend next 15 days of yours, next 14 days of yours, next 13 days of yours, inshallah ta'ala. So yes, if you cannot see the custom designs, it is just like this. It's something like this. Custom site. Okay, somewhere around it will be mentioned like this. This is a shortcut for the custom size. The square shaped bar would be present there instead of the full form custom size. Okay, so alhamdulillah, yes, sisters and brothers. So here we are with the Canva editors page, and here, dear sisters and brothers, you are going to create magics and wonders, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, you have different tabs here. So first, what I'm going to cover up is all about the top bar, okay? All about the top bar. So let me see what is in the top bar. So the top bar has a menu, drop-down menu. When you just click on the very first menu on the left side, let's start from the left side. So over here, there is a drop-down menu. Come on, I just want you all to please go through each and everything over here, because after this, you won't be doing it again, okay? After this, you're just going to start creating. So first, I just want you all to be used to this page. Please get used to this page. Please get to know what is present over here, okay? So that you can use it in future, correct? To use some of the features, you have to know what are the features that are available here, right? So bear with me, bear with patience. You have to learn this very, very important concepts of Canva editor page that are present here, inshallah. Will you all be able to do that, inshallah? I want you all to be a little more patient, and I just want you all to just doing whatever is being dealt here, inshallah. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, this is the drop down menu that will appear when you just click on the three bars over there, okay? So the very first thing that is present here is a create a design. For example, dear sisters and brothers, you are into this page and you don't want this page, you want to create a new design. Now the Instagram post is over here. You don't want this Instagram post. You want to create a new design. So you can directly go ahead with the create a design, click on the create a design, and you can just go ahead with some other designs. For example, you want to create an Instagram story. You want to create the Instagram post in square format. You just have to click on it, and then you will be taken to another page. So this is how simple it is to just move ahead from one page to another page. Okay, move ahead from creating one thing to another thing. How simple it is, right? So again, three dot button. You know, when you click on the symbol Canva, it will take you to the home page. When you just try come on, please try this, okay? Please try these options. If you just want to go back and your back button is not working or something like that, you can just click on this Canva button and you'll be taken to the home page of the Canva. And yes, sisters and brothers, you don't have to save the designs and sit. Remember that. You don't have to save the designs. It will be appearing over here in the recent designs. Come on, just see. In the recent design, it will appear here. You just have to click on it, and the design that you have recently closed will be over there. Okay. Remember, it will be automatically saved on the cloud, and Canva has provided 1 TB of cloud storage for you as a pro users, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. So this three dot button, again, we are going to go ahead. And then, yes, sisters and brothers, recent design. Whatever the designs, recent designs you have created will be present here. Fine. You don't have to go back and access those recent designs. Okay. You just can click over here and get an access to the designs that you have, what we say that you have created recently. Fine. Okay. Hopefully, all those left bar buttons are okay with you now. Okay. Hopefully, you're used to it. The next thing is a file. It's also a drop down option. Come on, just click on the file button. Come on, yes, sisters and brothers. Okay. So this is the drop down menu here again. File, when you click on, you have the very first thing that is appearing here. The design is untitled over here. Okay. The design is untitled here over here. If you want to rename the design, you just have to click on this pen button. Okay. Come on, please click on this pen button and rename it to the introductory design. Come on, do this simple activities with me. Inshallah. Introductory design. Introductory design. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. We won't be having any topics as of now, because these are introductory classes. First few classes, first 3 to 4 classes would be introductory, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, click and type rename the design to introductory design. Done? Okay. You can just get back and see your design is renamed as introductory design. It will appear over here. If you're with the smart devices, all these options won't appear over there. Okay. You don't have to worry. Everything will be present in your smart device, smartphones as well. Okay. Okay, the next thing, yes, Assistant Brothers, is over here. It is nothing but, okay, how to rename? You want me to repeat that? Okay, this thing, dear sisters and brothers, this one, okay, this one is the rename button. Okay, the file option will be present. It will be in the three dot button in the smart device, in the smartphone. Three dot button on the top. Okay, I'll show you the Canva editor's view as well if you want in the end of the session, inshallah, with the smartphones, inshallah. Okay, this is the rename button. You just can rename your designs. And if you don't want to rename it here, you can rename it on the home page of the Canva as well. I'll show it to you later, inshallah. Do not worry. Okay. So the next thing is, what is the pixels of this? Pixels is nothing but it is a dimension. Okay, it's a dimension. It's a measurement unit. It is actually the smallest unit of measurement for any image. So it will show you what pixel is it this. It is showing you what dimension this page is in. Okay, this is the dimension of the page. Fine. This is the dimension that we have selected. Instagram post we have selected in the portrait manner. Fine. This is an Instagram post and the portrait view. A post in the portrait view. And who is editing this? Your name will also be mentioned over there, right? Okay. And then create a new design. It's same as over here when we have create a new design. When you have to click on the create a new design, you can just go ahead with another new design and you can create a new design. Import files is nothing but if you want to add anything onto this, any photo onto this, then you can just go ahead with import files. Don't worry about this. We'll be learning this in different ways, inshallah. Then there's a setting, something called as settings over here, dear sisters and brothers. I just want you all to click this settings button. Okay. You as a beginner, dear sisters and brothers, if you are a beginner, you are actually a beginner. When you would just want to have the rulers and guides, when you have to have a proper alignment, okay, when you want to have a proper alignment in the post that you're creating, proper alignments, and if you want to have maintain a proper spacing and something like that, you have to switch this on. Okay, please switch it on. Rulers and guides. Fine. You just have to click show rulers and guides, and rulers and guides will be present here. So what is the rulers? I'll tell you. Rulers are these things. This is a ruler and this is a ruler. Fine. This is a ruler and this is a ruler. It actually will help you to measure your alignment. For example, if you have written something over here and you want to write another thing, and you just have to align it perfectly with this first one, then it will show you where you have to align it. Okay, do not worry, we will just head on to the topics later. Okay, these rulers are important for alignment. Fine, alignments and spacings that you're going to give. And then there's something called as margins. I'll show you what are the margins. Margins is nothing but it's the space between the edge and the, okay, show the margins. When you click on the margins, come on, click on the margins and see. It's the space between edges and the content that you want to write inside. And this is the edges. It's a space between the edges and the main content area. Okay, main content area of the design. But make sure, remember, dear sisters and brothers, you have to make sure that you are writing everything inside these margins. Okay, yes or no? Because hopefully you have seen a notebook. How do you write it? You actually make use of the margins there, right? So you do not write outside the margins. You make use of the margins, right? So remember, you have to write all of the content inside the margins. Fine. You have to ensure that all of the important things are not outside this margin, and they are not too close to the edge of this. Okay, edge of the what we say, the design. Okay, so this is one important thing called as margin. Okay, the next thing, dear sisters and brothers, is the guides. Okay, you know what are the guides? Guides are actually, if you want to partition this design into into horizontal or the vertical partitions, if you want to make horizontal or vertical partitions. For example, in the brochures, probably you have seen the brochures, right? Wherein you will be having the foldings. You will be having the foldings in the content, right? Hopefully, you all have seen the brochures or the carousels. Probably you have seen the carousels. Inshallah, you'll get to know all of these terms. You'll get used to these terms, inshallah, in future. But remember, to create the brochures, to create the carousels, we need these guides. Okay. So for now, please do not worry about the guides, and you don't have to switch it on. Okay, you don't have to go through this, because we will be learning this when we are going to create the guides, inshallah ta'ala. When we are going to create brochures and carousels, we'll learn this about the guides. Okay. The next thing is the print bleed. Dear sisters and brothers, this is an extra margin that is added. Okay, actually, when you are going to take a print out, they are going to cut off the edges, right? They are going to cut off the edges. So a print bleed is minute. A minute margin is being put up when you just click on the print bleed. It's an extra margin that is being put up. It is not included here. they'll put an extra margin over here so that you won't write anything outside this. You won't do anything outside this. Okay. Whenever you are taking a printout, it is being cut off. Okay. When you're printing it. Fine. So remember, if you want to make this show up, you just can click on this and see here. This is an extra thing that has been added after the edges. Okay. So okay, these are the things that you all have to take care about, and you as a beginner, you must switch it on. Okay. Switch on the rulers. Switch on the margins. Fine. Okay. The very next thing after the settings, dear sisters and brothers, okay, all of this is fine. Then as an accessibility, we don't have to check this. Then saving, automatically the Canva saves it. And if you want to move it to the folder, if you want to have it in the specified folders of social media graphics, you can create your own folders. And if you want to make a copy of this design, this is very excellent tool. You can just create a copy within seconds. Within seconds, you can create a copy, multiple copies. If you want to duplicate this design itself, then you just can click on make a copy. View all comments if someone has commented on your design. For example, if you have shared it to someone, shared the link to someone, and they have commented on it, then you can just look into this and see whatever someone or the designer or whoever the client has commented on your design. Fine. And the next option, find replace text. This is a very excellent option. Inshallah, whenever we are into the editing, I'll show you how you're going to use this. Find and replace text. Okay. So do not worry about it. Okay, the next button is resize button. If you want to resize this design, dear sisters and brothers, which is in portrait manner to something else, then you just have to click one click away. You are just one click away, and you can just get the design in another format. Okay, for example, if you want to resize the same design, for example, dear sisters and brothers, you have created a design, and this design you have taken almost 1 hour to create, and your client has told you that I don't want it in this size, I want it in some other size. Then remember, this thing of resizing would actually take you again another hour to do it. Okay, but this tool, dear sisters and brothers, this tool, the resize button, will actually help you in a ways that you'll not imagine. Okay, because whenever we create a post, for example, I have created a post. Okay, I'll tell you with an example. If I have created a post for an Instagram. Okay, I have created a post for Instagram, and I want it to be put up on the Instagram story as well. Okay, I want to put it up in the Instagram story as well, but the aspect ratios are different, right? So within a moment, this post that I've created by taking hearts together, I can change it to the Instagram stories, dear sisters and brothers. How to do that? This is very easy, quite easy as that. You just have to click on resize button and it will be resized to the Instagram story and whichever you want. For example, you just can click on resize button and go ahead with whichever pattern you want. For example, this is Instagram post. I want it to be created for Instagram story. I'll just type Instagram story there and it will get resized within a second. Okay, this is how the already finished product can be resized with the Canva, and this is a pro option that you all have an access to now. Okay, so within a second this will be done. Okay, there are two buttons over here, dear sisters and brothers. One is a redo button, one is an undo button. Can you all just see that? Okay, resizing, do not worry, we will discuss it again inshallah ta'ala when we are into the designing. Okay, we have not yet completed any design here. So this is an undo button and this is a redo button. How do you undo the things that you have done already here? Is this button undo, and if you want to get it back, this is a redo button. And this is a cloud storage. It is nothing but it says to you that this design is being saved. Okay, this design is being saved and it has been saved already. Fine, on the storage, on the Canva storage itself. Okay, on the Canva cloud, they have saved your design and you don't have to worry whether I'll lose an access if I close this design. No, even if you just get your device switched off, your design will be safe and it will be saved safely on the Canva cloud. So you do not have to worry. So this is the name of the design, and this is the team that you're in, EDU-SITE team. And then over here, if you want to send your design to the teacher, you just can click here. This is an analytics of the design. For example, if you have posted the design in the social media accounts, for example, if you have posted the design to the Facebook, to Twitter or Instagram, wherever, dear sisters and brothers, then you can get the analytics, whatever it is, how is it performing over there. This is also you have an access to even this feature. And then share a design. Share is nothing but over here you are going to save the design. How to save the design? By clicking on share button. When you click on share button, you have various options, dear sisters and brothers. If you just want to share the link, if you just want to share the link of the design without sending the design, then this is how you just copy the link and send the link. But dear sisters and brothers, if you want to download it and share it on the WhatsApp or some other platforms, then how to download it? You just have to go through the option known as download over here. Fine. Come on, click on share button and click on download button. This is how you get to download things. Okay, download button. So now, dear sisters and brothers, you have different file types that you can download it in. This design is empty, so it's not getting in hand. So what I'll do is I'll just add some heading. I'll add a subheading. I'll add a body. Okay. Okay. So this is the design that we have created. So now how to download this? You just can click on download button. So you have various options to download, various what we say file types in which you can download. The first file type that is over here that you can download with is, dear sisters and brothers, is PNG. Okay, PNG. Hopefully you all know that logos are downloaded in PNG pattern. Remember that logos are downloaded in PNG pattern because PNGs offer you something called as transparent backgrounds. Okay, transparent backgrounds. All of these are the features that you have unlocked now with this theme. Okay, so transparent background, if you want, you can download it with this software. Fine. And then, dear sisters and brothers, if you want to download the images, okay, images, then JPG is best. Okay, JPG is best for sharing it on the WhatsApp, for the Facebook, or wherever. Okay, so when you're going to download the design, you just have to click on JPG. I mean, download the image, then JPG is fine. Go ahead and download it with that. And if you have created 2 to 3 pages of document, if you have created something, the compilation, the collection of something, then you have to download it in the PDF format. Okay, PDF format. And something like if you have certificates to be printed, if you have something like stickers to be printed, then PDF print you can give. Okay. And another thing is SVG. It's a very high kind of what we say a high image quality that is being unlocked for you. It is a feature, it's a pro feature that has been unlocked for you all. You can just go ahead with SVG file type as well, wherein you will get very high quality of images over here. Fine. And if you are with the MP4 video, if you have created a video, then this is how you are going to download MP4 video format. And then if you have created a GIF, and which is just for 2 to 3 seconds, then you can download GIFs as well over here. Okay. So every pattern, any file, take it from me, it will be over here. Even if it is a Word document, if you want a PowerPoint slides, everything you will be able to download here, everything you will be able to access here with this Canva software. The Microsoft tools, whatever are there, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Sheets, everything is available in this Canva, dear sisters and brothers. Inshallah, you're going to learn through this how you're going to edit in different ways, inshallah. So this was the top bar of the Canva. Now the main part, the main thing of the Canva is this one, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, this is on the left side of the Canva on the laptops, and this is on the bottom of the Canva in the smartphones. Hopefully you have seen this. Yes or no? Yes? Bottom of your screens on the smartphones, right? Yes. The very first thing that you're going to have over there is designs, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, just click on it. Okay. The very first thing on the designs is the templates. Okay, what is the templates? As already discussed in yesterday's class, templates are nothing but they are pre-designed frames that are put up on the by the graphic designers, by the excellent graphic designers who are working with the Canva creators. They have created this and put up here. Okay, and look into the designs, dear sisters and brothers. Whichever is offering you edu over here, those are all pro designs, and you have an access to all of these pro designs for free now. Okay, so this is a merit, dear sisters and brothers, that you all have in hand now. Even if you want to create something with this and if you want to provide the service through this templates, then you can go ahead with it. You can start earning through just with this template. Okay, you can just start earning through this templates itself, dear sisters and brothers, because you have in hand very excellent pre-designed frames, and alhamdulillah and inshallah you will be able to access everything out of it. Okay, so now for example, I just want something else. I want to create an Instagram story, or I just want some codes. Then I just can search here and type in here and search for the codes. That's all. This is how easily you can get an access to the template. Okay, come on, I just want you all to open one template. Come on, do this thing with me. Anything that you like over here, open it up. Okay, when you just click on it, it will appear on your Canva editor's page. Okay, this is the template that I have just opened, and this is it. Okay, now what are the templates? Templates are easily customizable. Okay, you can customize it based on your needs. For example, if you don't want this over here, you want to write something else, I can customize it myself. How should I do that? I just want to change the textual content here. Come on, I just want to change this. I'll write design like a pro here. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, do the simple activities with me to learn some important concepts of editing, inshallah. Okay, okay. So I just have placed one text. I want more text to be placed. So what I'll do, I just can go to the text box, or text box is the third button over here, and you can add a text box, or there is something called as add a heading, add a subheading, add a little body to the text. Remember, your text must have a hierarchy. Okay, hierarchy. What is a hierarchy, dear sisters and brothers? Is inshallah tomorrow you're going to learn some design principles, color palettes, color theory, and more. Don't worry about that. But just the term, the hierarchy, I just want to explain. There's nothing but which is the first thing that you want your viewer to look at. The viewer to look at. That should be aligned in a very bigger manner. So we call it as a heading. Okay, we have to make it a bit more bolder, bit more in different color, or it should have a different size, or it should have a different, what we say, font style, I think, right? This is the first thing that I want my viewers to look at. So I'll assign it as a heading. Now I'll take some other thing. I just want to write some other thing, so I'll take it as a subheading. Okay, this is called as hierarchy. So why am I maintaining this hierarchy is because that is a design principle that will make my design look excellent. Okay, so design like a pro. I just want to write, okay, EDU-SITE. I'll write EDU-SITE here. Come on, do this simple activities with me. You just have to work live into the session. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, now you're fed up of going ahead with the text and again taking the subheadings. You want to duplicate the same text. How to duplicate it, dear sisters and brothers? When you just click on this text, this button, okay, this button is called as duplicate button. Come on, please click duplicate. How to duplicate? You just have to click on this plus button. Come on, please try it with me. You're going to learn everything from the scratch. I already told you. Even if you're a beginner, probably some of you who is used to the Canva might be finding this a bit, what we say, bit more childish kind of. But dear sisters and brothers, you have to learn these concepts to design like a pro, inshallah. So come on, how to duplicate this? Just click on it and click on the plus button and you will get it duplicated. EDU-SITE. Okay? This is how simply you can duplicate the text on this. Okay? EDU-SITE welcomes you all. Okay. To the, okay, what I want to write another text now. So I'll just align it a bit downwards. Welcomes you all to the. Okay, and I'll just duplicate this again. Okay, introductory session. Introductory session. Session of design like a pro. Okay. Now all of the texts are not at all looking good. They do not have a proper alignment. They do not have a proper hierarchy, and they do not maintain, or they do not look visually appealing, right? So what we can do is we can change the text format. For example, for EDU-SITE, I can just take some other text. For this one, I can take some other text font. So how are you going to select the font, dear sisters and brothers? Is over here, okay? So when you click on this one, on your smart devices, it will be appearing on the bottom of the page, right? So just change the font to something good. For example, I'll just go ahead with the font. I'll take some the suggestions that I've put up here. So I'll just take some beautiful suggestions. EDU-SITE welcomes you all to the, I'll just take some sharp font. Okay, introductory session of, let me just write it in this format. Okay, I will just take the same format as this. Welcomes you all to the introductory session of design like a pro. Now this looks a bit more classier than something that we had assigned before, right? So because remember text options, these are the font sets that you are going to assign before you're going to create a finished product. Okay, this is called as hierarchy, wherein what are you going to do here, dear sisters and brothers? Hierarchy is nothing but something that you want your viewers to look into the text very fast at the very first time. So over here, I want my users to look into the design like a pro at first, and then welcomes you all to the, and then introductory session of, and then EDU-SITE. So this is how I have maintained the hierarchy. This is how I can just tell the viewers or someone who is looking into this content. So this is a basic design principle known as hierarchy. There are around 10 to 15 design principles gradually, but in very first class and second class, I'll be going to explain each and everything, inshallah. Do not worry about it. Okay, this is very first thing called as hierarchy: heading, subheading, and body of the text. Okay, so in the text box you will just have heading, subheading, body of the text. Fine. So this way you can just maintain a hierarchy in which you just have to tell in which manner a reader has to look into your design. Fine. So this is just a simple post that we have created. Okay, we are done with very first post of ours. Alhamdulillah. So now, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to take another page. Will you all try this along with me? Come on. Another page. How are we going to do that? There's a plus button over here. Can you all just see this on your laptop screens? If you are with the smartphones, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to swipe left. Swipe left and you are landed up with another page. Come on, do this activity with me. You have to do this. Because we are learning everything from the scratch. We are going to learn everything basics, inshallah. Come on, insert new page. Did it with me? Insert new page. It's as easy as that over here. If you just click on plus button, new page is inserted. Alhamdulillah, barakallahu feeki. How to add rulers and guides? Click on the file button, dear sisters and brothers. Click on the settings and show rulers and guides. Okay. Okay. So alhamdulillah, designs is done. How to use the how to get a template is done. Alhamdulillah, and also we have learned how to add the text also, right? How to add the text, how to customize the templates also we have seen. You learn gradually. You have so many more concepts to learn. You have to learn so many things about color palettes, color theory, color wheels, and more. So don't worry about all of those stuffs. Please move with the pace that I'm going, because inshallah this is a framework that I have designed and through which you can just get the concepts very easily, inshallah ta'ala. So now, dear sisters and brothers, for any design, okay, for any design, what is the first thing that you'll do? What is the first thing that you'll search for? Can you all please mention to me in the chat box? First thing for any design. Yes, please. I just want you all to mention. Okay. For example, you have a blank page in hand, nothing on the page. Not a template, yes. Background, very good. For anything, you'll look into the background, right? You will first search for a beautiful background, and then you will start to add more templates, to more this one to it, text to it, or something like images to it, and then something like that, right? The first thing is the background. You have a blank screen in hand. You want to put up something. You want to put colors to it, right? You want to put colors to it. So very important thing, dear sisters and brothers. Background is important, right? So very first thing we are going to start with how to add the backgrounds. Okay, how to add the backgrounds. So we'll start with first thing is that single color. Okay, first way to assign backgrounds is single color. Second way, we'll see with the multiple colors. Then we'll see with something called as color theory. We'll see with the styles. We'll see with the color palettes. We'll see with different aspects, inshallah. So there are so many aspects. I don't think we'll be able to complete that today. Inshallah, we'll carry those things in next class. Okay, but for now, inshallah, we'll be learning some important concepts today. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, this is a screen that you have. Now you want to assign single color. How are you going to assign single color to this? Okay, so this is our design. You want to assign a color. How you're going to do is you just have to click on this. Come on, click on this design. Fine, click on this blank page. Done. And over there on your what say bottom of the screen in the smartphones, and over here in the laptops or the tabs over here, dear sisters and brothers, you have color. Okay, this is color wheel. Okay, this is a color wheel. Come on, just click on this wheel. Did you all do it along with me? I just want you all to do everything that is being done in the class. Please, because these are the introductory and very basic, very fundamental sessions wherein you're going to learn very important concepts. Okay. If you want to assign any color, for example, there's a color here, I just assigned the brownish color. Okay, this is how you assign the colors. Single color you want, done with this. And now if you want to change the color to something like something purple, something like this, you can just go ahead with again the colors and you can change it. Okay, to whatever you want. Fine. Hopefully you have understood this. Okay. I'll add another page. This is single colored background. I'll add another page. Now I want multiple colors on the screen, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. Okay, I'll be slow. So dear sisters and brothers, one is single colored background. I just want you all to choose one single color on your background and just try this around. Try this color wheel. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, this is how you do it. Single color. Now, multiple colors. If you want to assign multiple colors, go back to the colors, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. And there is a settings over here. Come on. Whatever color you have, okay, whatever color you have, you just look into that color. There is a button, settings button there. Okay. Can you all please click on it? Come on, please click on it. Okay. This is how you create the gradient colors. Okay. There are two colors over here. One is a solid color, one is a gradient color. If you want a single color, for example, if you want a reddish color, you can change it to reddish, something like this. Okay. Now you do not want this single color. Now you want multiple colors. Then you just have to click on gradient over here. Did you all find this option known as gradient? Yes or no? Come on. Yes, alhamdulillah. Okay, if you want me to do it again, I'll show it to you. Come on, we have a screen over here. We just don't want this color. We want multiple colors now on the screen. You just can click on the settings button on whichever colors you have selected, and then you just have to go to the gradient color. Okay, now gradient color, how many colors you can select over here. For example, you want 3 colors on this screen, onto the screen. One is violet over here, somewhat pinkish here, and then I'll select another color I have added. So 3 colors are in hand now. Now for the very first color, I want to change it to a bit reddish. Second color, I want to change it to more pinkish. Third color, I want to change it to more whitish or more blackish. See, this is how I can just change the colors as I wish. And also I can change the style of this colors, not horizontally aligned. If I want it vertically aligned, this is vertically aligned. If I want it to be what we say left to right aligned, this is left to right aligned. This is right to left aligned. This is center to center aligned. So these are the 5 styles that you have in hand. Have you all understood how to assign the gradient colors? Yes or no? Please mention to me in the chat box. I won't be going further unless you have understood this, because this is important concepts of the editing. Yes or no, dear sisters and brothers? Please type in Bismillah. Have you all understood how to assign the gradient colors? This is a very important concept. Okay. I'll add another page. How to adjust colors. You just go back to the color wheel. You just go back to the settings. Yes. And the colors, whichever color you want. Okay, if you do not see the option of settings, you just go back to the screen. Okay, go back to the background. Go back to your background. Okay, and again get back to the color wheel. Again get back to the color wheel. At first, it won't show it up for you. Okay, at the very first, it won't show it up for you. Get back to the color wheel again, and then there is a settings button. Okay. So how to adjust it? For example, red color you want to adjust to some other color. This is how you adjust it. You just have to click on it. Yes, this is a direct option of gradient and solid color. Yes, on the smartphones, there's a direct option. Yes, alhamdulillah. So this is how you align it in whichever way you want and whatever stylized way you want. Hopefully you have understood this. This is how you maintain the dual colors on the screen, and this is called as gradient. Okay, if you want something that is pre-assigned by the Canva, some gradients pre-assigned by the Canva, it is on the lower edge of the page. Come on, scroll it down and see some of the gradient colors that are put up by the Canva. You can even see, look into this and go ahead with this. Okay, hopefully you have understood this, assigning the colors differently. Yes or no? Okay, alhamdulillah. So dear sisters and brothers, Okay, Alhamdulillah, Barakallahu Fiki. The second thing on the edge of the on the left side, left navigation bars is the Elements tab. Okay, Elements tab. In the Elements, dear sisters and brothers, you have graphics, you have photos, you have videos, you have everything, and this is all in one place for the graphics. Okay, all in one place. This thing, the Elements, is all in one place. Now, for example, you want to search anything, dear sisters and brothers, you have it here. You want to search anything, you have it here. Just take it from me. Anything you want to search, you have it here. For example, over here, I want to put up a quote. I want to put up a quote. I'll just type quote here. Okay. Now it will show you if you want it in the photo format, if you want it in the graphics format, if you want it in the frames format, if you want it in the videos format, or whatever. So, dear sisters and brothers, Canva offers you all around 8 million graphics. Okay, it's all for free now for you because you have in hand the pro applications. Remember, all of the things that you have a symbol like this is a pro. Okay, and you have an access to all of these, and Alhamdulillah, you can use it for free now. And Alhamdulillah, you will be able to design like a pro with all of these tools in hand, with all of these tools, with an access to all of these tools, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, this is how you access whatever you wish to. For example, the gradient background that you had created here, if you do not like it, like the creation that you had aligned with your own coloring, you can just write gradient here. Come on, just write gradient and search. You have it in the photos. Come on, just go to the photos and see. You have beautiful gradients already put up in the Canva. Okay, this is how you select it. Hopefully, you are understanding this. Okay, how to get to whatever you want, dear sisters and brothers. You can just type gradient if you want. You can just go to the elements and type gradient background. Something that you love. Okay, you can select. Okay, you can select and you can put it as a background. How to put this as a background, dear sisters and brothers? There is a three dot button over here. I just want you all to click this three dot button, and there is a button known as replace background. Three dot button, replace background. Come on, try this up. Come on, I just want you all to try this up. You must try this. Must. Everyone must try this. Alhamdulillah, barakallahu fiki. So this red I have taken, three dot button, replace background. This is how you assign it to the background. Done? Okay, alhamdulillah. Now you want multiple backgrounds. For example, this also you want. You want another background above this. Okay? And you want to also the previous background to show up. The back, something that is on the back to show up. How would you do that? I'll just increase it in dimension. I'll keep it here. Now I want even the something that is behind also to show up and also something that is over here to show up. So what I can do is there is something called as transparency. I can just reduce its transparency. This button, yes, brothers, is called as a transparency or opacity. Okay. Hopefully you know what is transparent, semi-transparent, or something like that. We can make this the very first field on it as a semi-transparent one. So what we'll do, we'll just click on it and make it a bit transparent so that the background also shows up. So this way you can assign 2 to 3 backgrounds in hand. For example, this is done. And if I want something, for example, I'll just write Muslima. Okay. Okay, make sure you're writing proper spellings here. Okay, it's not a Google that will give you alternate searches. This is what we say. This is the Canva search, right? So it won't give you the proper result if you do not write the keywords perfectly. See, I'll replace this background, and if I wanted something about, this is how I do it. Okay, so this is how I do it. Now, if I want to place something about and lower its opacity again, something about and lower its opacity, I can do it in different ways. If I want this gradient to be placed here and lower its opacity, okay, this is how I do it. Okay, hopefully you have understanding. So you have understood how you're going to align one background above another background or something like that. Okay, we are just discussing about the backgrounds. We are just playing with the colors. We are just playing with the things around over here. And how to delete that? Deleting, dear sisters and brothers, undoing, just look into undoing, redoing. Just look into these buttons now. I just want you all to look into this button. How to delete this thing? You just can click on it and delete button. There's a dustbin button, delete it. The dustbin button, delete it. Even if you want to delete this image, delete it. Even if you want to delete the background that is over here, delete it. This is how you do it, and this is how you can access the various elements on the Canva store. Okay. So in the elements, dear sisters and brothers, whatever you want is present here. Find whatever you want. If you want a texture background, if you want LC here, texture background. Okay, there are different types of backgrounds that you all can go in hand. For example, I have taken this background. Okay, this is just put up over here. What I can do for this is I can put this up and I can go ahead with another background. For example, I can go ahead with gradient background, or I can go ahead with the paper background. I'll see the paper background. Paper background. There's so many things. They had something like, okay, I'll go ahead with the photos and see. I'll take this crushed paper and I'll put it up as a background. See how beautifully you can assign multiple backgrounds on the screen. This looks beautiful, right? So if you want to lower its opacity, transparency, then this is how you can lower it, and you can write whatever you wish to on the screen. For example, if you want to take this cut out of the paper in the center and add something to this, you can add it. Okay, so these are the things that are present on the elements. I'm just showing you how you can use the various things over here. Okay, the next thing, graphics is present here. Graphics are all in the PNG format, dear sisters and brothers. You don't have to worry about the graphics. For example, if you want to add something on the pages, for example, this is a page. Now I just have something in mind, some idea in mind, that I'm going to create an educational post. Okay, so I'll just type education over here. Okay, I'll just type education over here. Okay, so I just want to create something educational, so I'll type educational over here. I'll take something that will make my design look more like educational post. So this is the graphic. Okay, so it doesn't have the background. Can you just look into this? It doesn't have the background. It's a transparent background kind of graphic, right? So this is how you can add the graphics. One click away, that's all. You just have to click a single click and it will be on the screen. Okay, so this is the graphic. Now if I want to lower its opacity, I can lower it. I can put it behind the screen. Okay, so to align it behind, to position it behind, there's something called as position, or you can just go to the layers and send it to back. You can press, okay, three dot button is very important over here. And then whatever you want to write, hopefully I've understood how to add the photos now, how to add the graphics now. Videos and all the same. If you want to add the videos, you can just click the videos and make this video as a background video. Okay, and you remember you can go in hand. Okay, you can do both things in hand, video as well as the photos you can create hand in hand. Okay, you don't have to worry even if you miss out anything over here. Okay, it's very excellent and very easy to go ahead with. Okay, so the next thing, dear sisters and brothers, that you have is the text, and the text you probably just have gone through this term already. I'll just take these are the font options that you have here, font combinations that Canva has put up as the excellent font. And whenever you're going to use this font combination, dear sisters and brothers, one important thing that you all have to do is ungroup the fonts. Okay, ungroup the fonts. One important thing that you all have to do is ungroup the fonts. Okay, next button, text button. You just have to take the fonts, ungroup it, and then you can write whatever you wish to. For example, I'll just write something because it's educational post. I'll write practice makes you perfect. Practice makes you okay. Okay, this is how you align it. Please look into the alignments. Remember, alignments are very important. This doesn't look good. Makes you, it is on the, it is right aligned, right? Right alignment. How to change the alignment makes you perfect. Okay, how to change the alignments, dear sisters and brothers? How to change the alignments to this post? Okay, when you click on this text, dear sisters and brothers, what you all can go ahead with is, okay, do you want me to repeat this? What I'm here with is text. Okay, I'm in the text box now. I have taken a text box. In this, I have taken the font combination, the very first font combination, or whichever font combination you want, you can take it. Okay, for example, if you take this font combination, okay, you can just ungroup it. Okay, ungroup it, and customize it to your needs. Fine, ungroup it and customize to your needs. So I have ungrouped it. Then I have written the text, whatever I want. Practice makes you perfect. Now this is not perfectly aligned. How to align this? There are alignments of the text, right? Hopefully you all know with the Microsoft Word or something, if you have gone to, over here there is an alignment button. Okay, this button, alignment button. Come on, please try this. The color changing is also present. Everything will be there. Do not worry. You just have to click on this. There is a left alignment, there is a right alignment, and there is something called as spatial alignment. So I have just given the left alignment to this. Practice makes you, or let me give it a center alignment, makes you. And this perfect, I'll do a bit of what we say, increase the size. I'll increase it in size. Practice makes you perfect. Okay. This is also perfectly aligned with the screen, and this looks good. Okay. If you want to maintain more typography in this, what you can do is you can just give it a bit of spacing. What more you can do is you can go ahead and give it a more spacing over here. And what more you can do is this is called as a typography. Okay, you're playing with the text that is around over here. Okay, practice makes you perfect. This goes well with the design. Okay. So this is how you maintain the what we say hierarchy in the text, and also you maintain a bit of more what we say. You make the text more appealing with these principles, with these design principles, wherein you are assigning spacing, wherein you are assigning the alignments, wherein you are having a text hierarchy, something to be more bold, something to be lesser bold, or something like that. Okay. So this is white, and the color also color contrast the assistance others. I have selected the white font, so this element should also be white. So this is how I change the color of the element. Practice makes you perfect. Next, for example, if I want to add who has created this design, I'll just duplicate this. I'll add it over here. I'll just write my name here, Mimishal. Done. So remember, these things should be very small, right? So this is called as alignment. This is called as hierarchy. This is you have maintained the hierarchy of the text. And this is a beautiful design that we have created within seconds, dear sisters and brothers, right? So Alhamdulillah, we have learned how to access designs, elements, texts, inshallah. And inshallah, dear sisters and brothers, tomorrow you're going to learn very, very, very important concepts. Tomorrow you are going to learn about something called as color theory, color wheel, color palettes, and more, inshallah. So tune in for tomorrow's session. I want you all to be present to for tomorrow's session, because these three sessions, these 3 to 4 sessions are very fundamental sessions for the graphic designers. If you have not attended these sessions, then you won't be able to crack down this software, crack down this tools that are present here. Fine. So please make sure you are attending and you are learning every concept that has been put up here. I just want you all to send me the design, that whatever design you have created in today's class. How you're going to send it to me? You just have to click on share button, download it in the JPG format. Within seconds, it will be downloaded. Download. That's all. And if you want to download only single page, you don't want to send entire design, you just want to send me on the WhatsApp just the what we say just 6th page. Then how to download it? You just have to click on which page you want. Page number 6. That's all. Done. Download. That's all. Within a second, it will be downloaded. You just have to send it on the WhatsApp. Okay. Inshallah ta'ala. Hopefully you have understood how to download, how to change the colors of the backgrounds, how to assign different gradient colors, how to make a simple post, and alhamdulillah we have made an introductory design very excellently. Hopefully you all have followed these design principles that were taught, and alhamdulillah we have dealt with different colored backgrounds as well as the multiple backgrounds in hand, alhamdulillah. So dear sisters and brothers, with a spirit to learn more, let's all be gathered together in tomorrow's session as well, with much things in hand, inshallah. Dear sisters and brothers, tomorrow you're going to learn so many aspects of editing, and you will be awestruck with the features that the Canva has to offer to you, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, let me just sign off for today, inshallah ta'ala. Hoping to meet you all in tomorrow's class. Bi'iznillahi ta'ala. Jazakumullahu khairan, dear sisters and brothers here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد الله لا إله إلا أنت استغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.